Welcome back to Coffee and Phil. I'm Matt, and this is Unfiltered. Now let's get aboard that hype train. First stop Raccoon City because there is a new Resident Evil film coming out. The last Resident Evil film came out in 2016. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter concluded Paul W.S. Anderson's films, so this new film would act as a sort of reboot. Director Johannes Roberts, responsible for such hit films as The Forest of the Damned and 47 Meters Down, confirmed that the film is actually now in development. He said the following: "We are in active development of that at the moment. I pitched them a take and they really loved it. So we are just gearing up on that as we speak, really. I'm in the office all the time there. So yeah, it's great. It's going to be super scary. It's super scary. And it's just getting back to the roots of the game. I think at the moment I'm not allowed to say much more than that, but it's going to be a lot of fun." This should be good news to all fans, as not only is Roberts taking the franchise back to its roots, he's also looking to move it away from the existing films. The existing films kind of used the Resident Evil brand as a sort of framing device. And it starred Alice, a character who was never really in the original games. Also, as the series went on, it became more and more action-heavy, away from what Resident Evil once was. So moving it back to the horror genre, that will be very welcome, as it's more true to what the original games were. This reboot is not to be confused with the ongoing Netflix TV series for Resident Evil, as this is also still in development. Are the two projects linked? We don't know yet, but it could be interesting to see how this one plays out. This announcement comes at a great time for both Capcom and Resident Evil. Capcom, the makers of Resident Evil, have released two fantastic games in the last few years: Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2 the remake. Interestingly, both have been more horror games, distancing themselves from the recent action-heavy entries in the franchise. This also seems to be what the film's trying to do, so it'll be interesting to see if they follow a similar path. So what do you think about this? Are you excited for a new Resident Evil film that's scary? Or are you disappointed they're moving away from the action side of the franchise? Or are you sick of video game movies and wish they just ditched the idea altogether? Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Coffee and Film, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.